And we're back.
Yay!
Who's your favorite X-Man, Chris?
Damn it. My favorite X-Man?
Yes, your favorite X-Man or X-Woman.
Huh. It's a good question.
I'm calling the cows, man. Cows come home. Tell me now.
I'm thinking.
Putting you on the spot.
You can't put me on the spot, there's too many options.
Nah, man. Number one X-Man. Or at least give me like a top, like, 3.
Well, I like Nightcrawler a whole lot. I
Okay.
like Iceman a whole lot.
I'll tell you what. I like Nightcrawler's powers. I think he's an okay dude, but I'm not a huge fan of him in general. Nightcrawler never did anything, like, other than just be badass that made me think he was badass. You know what I'm saying?
If being badass isn't enough to make you think somebody's badass,
Here's what I'm saying.
What else do they have to do?
Here's what I'm saying. Nightcrawler does cool shit with his powers, but he never does cool shit as a man. An X-Man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nightcrawler does what he's told.
Only one way to go.
Okay, that's a fair point. See, that's another
Not
thing.
that there's anything wrong with that. I agree with him most of the time. I'm usually on Nightcrawler's side, but he's never going to be like his own man. You know what I mean? He's a follower.
Yeah, for sure.
That's okay, but you know, it's gonna hold him back from being my favorite X-Man.
Okay, all right.
Maybe there's a story out there where Nightcrawler, you know, takes charge and all that shit. I haven't seen it.
That's a pretty fair but tough assessment of Nightcrawler, I think. But see, it's shit like that. There's too much to consider. Like, am I just listening to, like, my heart on the powers aspect? Because...
No, I mean, like, powers, everything.
Everything?
Everything from powers to their character, their sexual orientation, where they grew up, what their favorite Eminem song is.
It's still so fucking hard, because I don't, like, read X-Men comics.
You've read way more than I have, haven't you? You've read a lot, dude.
Certainly have.
What are you talking about? You've read a lot of X-Men comics.
Like, well, I would naturally just default to, like, whichever character is one that I would be reading his solo books of is the one I would like, but I don't.
But you don't read solo books for X-Men characters?
Yeah.
You look surprised.
Never?
Well, I mean, I've read some Wolverine, but he's not my favorite. I think he's kind of overrated.
You know what? Wolverine's cool as fuck. I'm never gonna say he's not cool as fuck.
He is? Yeah, but
it really says
he's not
something.
the best.
It really says something that someone as cool and badass as Wolverine is overrated. You know what I mean? Like, saying Wolverine is overrated is not an overstatement, and that is saying something.
Yeah. Now, would you say Batman is overrated?
Yeah, actually, a little bit.
Okay.
A little bit.
We got more motherfuckers? There's one.
Batman's cool and all, but... Batman's like the only DC hero that I can stand, mostly.
Kind of. I mean...
Superman sucks. I don't give a shit about Wonder Woman.
I like me some Constantine, but I wouldn't really classify him as a hero.
The Flash is kind of okay sometimes, but usually I can't stand him either. Especially in that shitty-ass WB show. Or, sorry, CW show.
See, that's another thing. Okay, so there's a lot of different versions of a lot of different characters out there.
Yeah.
You know, like, if I had to pick, like, just out of the Ultimates, I'd probably say, like, maybe...
What do you mean when you say the Ultimates?
Because that's just another version of the X-Men, and I'm familiar with it.
You mean the Ultimate, like, universe?
Oh, right, yeah. Ultimate
they
X-Men.
fucking
well, the
reuse
Ultimates
the
is
fucking
the
name,
Avengers, and then they also got another thing that's the Ultimates now.
But you mean, like, the universe, like the reinvented Marvel universe came
yeah,
out, like,
1616.
Right. So if you're going off of them, who would be your favorite?
Probably Colossus.
Really?
Yeah, I really liked him in that one.
What was he like in that one?
He was cool.
Did, whenever they did that whole Colossus is gay thing, was that in the 1616 universe?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I really like that because Nightcrawler was apparently a homophobe in that, which I thought was funny.
Oh, okay.
Because he's like the most persecuted of all the X-Men.
Oh, right.
Anyway, they went to some weird places with that.
So Cyclops isn't gay in the normal universe.
No, Cyclops isn't gay in any.
I mean, not Cyclops, Colossus.
No. Oops.
Wow,
I forgot about the helicopter.
Man, get out, fucking Deadpool, man.
I know.
I've seen you, like, survive getting your head cut off and, like, still talking.
Oh, those things happen in this game.
Several times. Like, That's just a Tuesday for Deadpool.
Get Sharkbone off the ground and
Needs to get him one of them adamantium skeletons, man. They're all the rage.
Damn, they found the helicopter's on switch.
What did you like about Colossus in the Ultimates universe?
I just liked how he was presented, and his powers were cool. They had a good time with him.
Were his powers different from usual?
No,
Okay.
not really. I mean, I don't really have anything specific. I just liked him more in that than I did in 616.
I see.
Can I kill this guy?
If you had to go with overall, who would your favorite X-Man be?
You know what? I'll go with Iceman.
Really, Iceman?
Yeah,
Iceman.
because he's the funnier of them, so I tend to enjoy reading him when he talks more than everybody else being so dour all the fucking time.
Man, especially with the X-Men, dude. They're always so fucking grim.
Exactly.
That's why I don't like reading X-Men, is because they're all so fucking grim all the time. Like, it's always doom and gloom with the X-Men. They're always, like, on the verge of being extinct. And it's always, like, super shitty.
Fucking helicopter.
There's just a bad, like, mood all the time when you're reading X-Men.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which is one of the reasons why I can stand to read the Spider-Man comics, is because no matter what, you know Spidey's gonna be cracking wise, like, the whole time. Doesn't matter how shitty the actual situation is, Spider-Man is gonna bring some levity to the situation.
Exactly.
And you know the comics are never gonna take themselves too seriously, because Spider-Man is Spider-Man, and he's always gonna be, you know...
He takes himself pretty seriously sometimes. He does that shit like Alan Alda and MASH did.
I've never seen MASH. Don't tell me about it, because I'm gonna watch it soon.
Well, I mean, the moral of the story, all you need to know for that to make sense is that Alda's character in that is the comic relief, but he's also like the drama queen.
Oh,
And he
right.
switches back and forth
Yeah.
so randomly
That's-
almost.
That's pretty Spider-Man. But there's still gonna be some quippage. It's gonna be there,
Oh, fuck, where'd the helicopter go?
which is one of the... I think you're good. I think I went, like, behind those two guys.
Well, then, let me do
That's one of my problems with a lot of, like the fucking CW, like, Arrow and The Flash shit. There's, like, no humor to those shows. And whenever there is, it's garbage. It's so bad.
Yeah, like they're trying so hard.
Yeah, and it takes so much, like... It takes itself way too seriously.
We don't have it yet.
Okay, it's, whoops.
So that's it, just because Iceman's funny. Also, he has cool powers.
Yeah, he has the best powers.
He does have really cool powers.
I've always been a sucker for, like, the ice power set.
I just think it's really useful.
You know, I like Sub-Zero and Mortal Kombat. I like Blizzard
Yeah.
and Primal Rage. I like Ice Guy and Ice Capades.
What?
The game Part 3.
Are you just making shit up now?
Who wouldn't be?
You don't... I mean, you're gonna have to tell me when it happens. I don't follow this shit.
I have extensive knowledge of this really obscure trilogy of games based solely off ice people.
Yeah, hook me up, dude. don't bogart the ice games, man. Oh shit! There's that guy.
So, your choice.
Alright, turret mission.
Yay!
Says who? I do stuff with one hand all the time. Hey, get to the right, my newly acquired.
Is that a masturbation joke? Nah, I think Deadpool's too
Deadpool's
classy for that.
classier than that, yeah.
Yeah.
You know one thing that always bothered me about Deadpool?
What's that?
His fans. Specifically the whole chimichanga thing.
Oh, just because it's so all like, you know, oh, so random. XD, like
Yeah, I mean, I haven't...
chimichangas.
It is a funny word, don't get me wrong, but Deadpool makes me feel like a tool every time I order chimichangas at anywhere. And I love chimichangas. They are legitimately the best Mexican food.
They're pretty good, man. They're up there, man.
Been eating them for
I'm more of a
years.
tamale fan.
Hell,
but-
decades even. But yeah, it's like every time, like I've been watching a lot of like the superpower beatdown type stuff and the 1 minute melee.
Oh yeah, they have to like use all their fucking lines and shit.
Yeah, well, every time they do anything with Deadpool, chimichangas. That's all he fucking says. He always has. It's not even a funny chimichanga joke.
Like
he
he's just
says
like
the word.
he gets his ass kicked and then he sits back up and goes chimichangas, and then there's
Pretty
like a
much.
laugh track.
It's like his waka waka waka.
Yeah,
Anyway, it annoys the shit out of me.
I can see that.
You cannot fly. Well, it is good to have dreams, though. Dreams, yes. Delusions?
I guess captions really weren't necessary.
Yeah, I guess not. Yeah, it kind of has its own captions. Why did they even bother to put a subtitles option in this?
For when he's not speaking inside his own head, I
This
guess.
might be a good
Okay.
time to buy some upgrades.
Yeah, he's right. I'll buy some upgrades between episodes.
Great.
I'll have a
Let's do it.
solid hour and a half to think about it.
Nice.